Hello, yes, me again. Uh, over the last, ever since COVID started and stuff, I've I've found Dan Weston. He's he was preaching online. He said he was not a pastor. He didn't have a pulpit. He didn't know what to do, but he felt that he was obligated to speak. To speak. So he was putting up videos, and I found him there. And I was so upset about this whole COVID thing. I tried to push his channel. I tried to push Dan Weston's channel. Tried to get it views. I was taking his videos and downloading them and putting them up on different channels and pushing and pushing and pushing because I like what he's saying. And I do like what he's saying. Here he is. See if I can swing this camera around a little bit. Can I get around there? No, I can't. Can't get it to turn around. Oh, how do you get it to turn around? Oh, well. We'll just turn the camera around. You see, there's Dan Weston there. He's talking about the end times now. He's put this video up. That's the last video he just put up. And I say the end times are coming. No doubt. The end times. He's the end times. The end times trap, he says. Okay? And it is a trap. Now, Dan, he knows. He's been pushing. He was talking about flat Earth. And Dean Odell, or however you pronounce his name, that was one of his favorite guys that was pushing the information that our Earth is not a ball, and we've been lied to a lot, like about so many things. It's just unbelievable, and we're taught to be basically greedy and have all this stuff. We need this stuff. I don't like, material stuff is just material. We are not taking anything with us. We're not taking this hat. We're not taking the clothes. We're not taking anything with us. Although I believe when we end up in heaven, which God called the firmament heaven, I believe that we will be clothed in whatever we're comfortable with, and we will have everything, and we will have peace, and we'll have good times. It'll be all decent. If everybody shared, well, like I do, I don't charge for anything. I help people all the time. Yesterday I was over at one of my friend's garages helping one of my other friends change a control arm in his car. The bushings were bad, ball joints were bad. I was changing lots of parts. My friend's truck, I took it all apart. I ripped parts off another one and put panels in it and everything. I never charged anything. He bought some supplies and stuff. I never asked him for anything. My other friend, he brought his other vehicle here, and I worked on that, trying to fix up the side of it a little bit for him. His wife kept hitting this bridge barrier every year. She seems to take a whack out of the bridge barrier, turning a corner. And then he left his other van here, and I did some, touch-ups on it. And I never charge for anything, and that's the way it should be. It's just give, and you'll be given. You'll be given. I got enough. I'm eating. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. Not really poor. I get some, Canada pension, old age pension, a supplement now a little bit. My wife gets a little bit. And then we do a few things. We're cautious. We're just cautious about what we do in some ways. And I'm not a gambler. I don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. Well, I can't say I don't do drugs because I had a toothache once in a while. I might take some ibuprofen or something, or Advil or Tylenol. But that's it. And you know what? 68 years old, and I'll be 69 in February, and I'm not any medications. I eat what I want, and but I try, to just be cautious a little bit, and if you have to eat everything you hate, one guy was telling me, well, I eat to live, and he eats all kinds of awful tasting stuff, and he won't eat anything that isn't, like natural. How do you go out with the guy? He won't eat anything, and he complains about everything. Yes, There's lots to complain about in this world. There's lots of nasty things going on in this world, like those fires, for instance. I mean, it happened around Dan Weston. He said those are not normal fires. He says he believes those are direct energy weapons of some kind in California. He lives in California, and he spoke about things before, and he put up a Rumble channel. He said we're speaking about some other stuff about like the weapons that they have, and they had when he was a kid because he was in his parents were in the military, and he found out about all this stuff many years ago. So so I figured I just have to speak. I wouldn't speak for years and years and years and years. And I went through episodes. I was fighting things for years and years. I was quite an activist, and I found out, what, you get hurt, and it's not just that you get hurt; it'll hurt your family. It hurts the people around you. If you end up in jail, who's going to support them? If like get under house arrest, they have to cover it. You can't do anything. Like that's so the devil is the god of this world. He's the god in charge of this world. He makes the rules. He makes the laws. I mean, even the Constitution and the British North America Act, whatever you want to call it, Charter of Rights, Freedoms, all this stuff has been written and put in place by man. And if it's put in place by man, it's a privilege. It's not actually a right. That's George Carlin always said that. You don't have rights. You have privileges. And what was it, 45 or whatever, when the Japanese, invaded Pearl Harbor. War was on, and the Japanese people that were born here were locked up because their parents come from some other place, and they look different. So if it was a right, you couldn't take it away. Now out in the East Coast, because of those fires, they're banning people from going in the bush. Just from walking in the bush, even on your own property, apparently. You can't even walk in the bush behind on your own property or on Crown land, because they say, oh, the people must be causing these strange fires that you can't explain. So I'm going to cut loose with this video here right now. I'll upload it, and just have a good day. Like I say, I'm not in this to make money. I just felt that it is time now to say something. It's just like Dan Weston and the fisherman in the box, and all these people are coming forward, and slowly the information is coming out about so much stuff that they have been covering. And I put this up. I'll put it up on YouTube. Very likely it won't get. It'll be. They'll deplatform it somehow. Like they make it so it doesn't come up in the searches, no matter what you do. And like I say, does it matter? Does it matter to me? Actually, I'm not in this to make money. Sure, if I want to put up a GoFundMe, if somebody wants to donate me money, I just put it towards. Everything is for God's plan. Everything is to do something with. I can't take it with me. You can't take it with you. So, is there a point? Well, we'll talk later, guys. Have a good day.